Go. What's up, everybody? It's Bloomer Mining here, and I haven't recorded a video in probably about almost 2 weeks. I've just been distracted. Sorry about that. Didn't have much to post about because I am just all over the place. I shut off a couple miners. Well, actually, just one, and I may have a few miners on the way. I'm still kind of talking about, and I'm also trying to really trying to get an Avalon Q or Mini to review and working hard trying to get that. Just talking with the people over at Canaan and stuff. So I don't know if it's going to happen or not. So don't get your hopes up, but it would be pretty cool if I got one. So other than that, Bitcoin's hash rate has been it's been going up and down, up and down, up and down. It shot down to like 600 exahash for a little bit, then it came back up to 900, but it seems to have gone back down to 756, which is a significant drop to the almost 1 zettahash that we had. That is resulting in a lower difficulty, in fact. This is actually one of the lowest ones we've had in a while, but still quite difficult to find a block. And this poor little guy right here is probably going to suffer through that. Now, the best difficulty my little Nano 3S has ever got is 40 billion. And since then, there's been, internet going out, power going out, things like that that kind of get in the way, and that's why it's stuck at 709 million. But oh well, it could get a block, you never know. This little jingle miner down here, though, it's been a little beast and stuck at 80 for just forever. I can guarantee it's not going to get anything higher. If it does, I would be astonished. But yeah, so blocks are coming out as blocks come out, and they're not the most efficient with the fact that the difficulty is way higher and the hash rate is super low. There has been 0 solo blocks found in that time. Shocker. But hopefully with a difficulty drop, there might be a Bitcoin block. Hopefully it's me that hits it, because that would be fan-freaking-tastic. I would buy a house. A very cheap house at that, probably under $100,000, but hey, that's on Bitcoin, and I can keep the rest. But yeah, so things that are different. I shut off my KS0 Pro. That is no longer running. It just was not doing a whole lot, and I just didn't want to waste 100 watts of power for no reason. So I'm just going to have it off now. It wasn't hitting enough blocks for me to really care for it. And Caspa's Caspa. I'm not a big fan of Caspa. I mean, it's a great ecosystem, I guess, but I'm just not going to keep mining it. So unless things blow up and I start making decent chunk of cash on Caspa, maybe I'll turn it back on, or maybe I'll just sell it. I mean, they're only like $80. It's not like I'm really turning much of a profit. But I did win in a giveaway, so last, it doesn't really matter. But I did point my DG card and my Gold Shell Byte to Digibyte, running on Mining Dutch. I have yet to find a block, but it's more likely to find a block on here than, say, Litecoin at 80 megahash. Has a chance per day, 1 in 48,000. And if I switch that over to Dogecoin, it's 1 in 23,000. And with how the network is, I don't think it would ever hit a damn block. But yeah, so I have it solo mining Digibyte, and it has yet to hit a block, of course. But it would probably hit a block a lot sooner, and it's probably, 1 Digibyte block is probably more than this thing would make in a week of mining. So yeah. But yeah, so there's not a whole lot going on. I'm still solo mining my Bitcoin. Still solo mining something with my DG card. My AE card has been pool mining and actually, doing enough. I'm not too concerned about a Leo. I'm probably just going to end up selling everything I have when Bitmain announces and the price goes up, because I already know the price is going to go up when Bitmain announces their miner. But yeah, so it is exciting. Shut up. I ain't going to sign up for nothing. But yeah, so difficulty is going down a significant chunk of change, which is it's quite nice. I mean, we've been up in 120 trillion or whatever the hell that number is for a while, so it'd be pretty cool to get under the 120 for once. I don't remember the last time I was back then. This is 6 months, right? Last time was back in May. It was 119. And then April 2025 looks like it was around 113. To the level it's going down to, we're thinking about 116. So we'll probably be somewhere close to where it's been. But yeah, so it's been a few months of over 120, and I know it keeps going up and down because hash rate keeps going up and down, up and down. I wonder if they're testing new ASIC miner or something. Who knows? But yeah, so we are mini blocks behind. These are unmined but expected is what those are called, and yeah, we haven't mined them yet. So looks like the difficulty change will be probably Sunday. So yeah, so stay tuned for Sunday when the difficulty drops. If you have a solo miner online, make sure you're watching with your butt cheeks tight because you could hit a block. Not saying you would, because you have to have quite a large number to hit a block. So, but I do notice that usually around a significant difficulty drop is usually when a Bitcoin block is found. It's always CK pool, of course, because they're the lucky ones apparently. But it would be cool if somebody solo mining on their public pool or their future bit hit a block. But other than that, I ain't got nothing else going on. See you guys in the next video. Peace.